Why Amba Boys did they surrender? Now the simple question that this question be important, even for the Amba terrorists them. If now people the way they be get small sense, now the most important question this way therefore they ask themselves and therefore they try to find a solution to this problem where they get them. But as stupid as the Amba fools they be, of course, all where they know, now for threaten people them. When Pekin surrender, instead for try for investigate for find out why they Pekin surrender in the first place, all they do now for threaten the Pekin them. And it works to our advantage because when they threaten the Pekin the way they don't surrender, the Pekin they go back now for go revenge, for protect their lives. Now why that way they join join the black legism, join the military for lead operation, go back on the ground, go wipe the other one them. But this particular question, say why Amba Boys did they surrender, it goes fundamentally for we the black clerks for understand the dynamic because it go assist we, it go help we for help we in the process of de-radicalizing them and for making more of them surrender by understanding what way it caused the Amba Boys for surrender in the first place. Also, understanding where to make the Amber Boy carry guns go for bush in the first place, it will help we in our task. Also, for the Cameroon institutions and government individuals, whether they in government and government officials, them the need for understand why the Amber Boys they carry guns and why they surrender, because it will assist them in implementing strategies and policies where it go further alleviate or assist we and make them possible and easier for other ones where they still there for bush for surrender. So the first thing, I don't put a few pictures them on the screen for una where una fit identify this picking them. Of course, not just a few of the picking the way they be well known and popular. For example, the ones where they don't work with MKPD, where their faces, their pictures, their voices, the day out there, the videos, then the day out there where the general public they understand and they know them. Of course, una know Okana Sri Clovis, na Dian Pekin, una know Joel, na Momo Pekin, but they be the operate inside Momo and Mezam for Santa Awing and all of those areas. Una know Shutang Uma, una know Shinarambo, where we been a brother for no pity, and then the other picture of there una see na General Biabia that many of una know ye, but it then next to Nambere. The reasons why I put General Biabia a picture of there, I go explain for una in a second. The next one for then I Godi Elangwe, where we operate for Meme na Meme Pikin, and then una know very well General Baron of Ndian, he surrender with all he camp, all he picking them for this 2023, and the next picture, na picture for Grandpa for Santa Awing, where he surrender with 3 of the boys, them 4, and then 2 days before that, some other one they be surrender, and then a few days after he surrender, some other one they surrender. It totally destroyed that camp will be there for Santa Awing. And of course, last but not the least, we get our favorite Bangwan man Beltus from Libialem, and of course Kawa Yanik from Manu. So understanding why the Amber Boys they surrender in the first place, all you need to do is just ask them. Ask them. All these ones the way I don't name them when I see them, the pictures they do on the screen. Just ask them why you surrender. They will tell you. Clovis, he surrendered because he realized the mistake we be making and severity. It was a scam. All the lies the way they tell them, he realized them. The lies they fade away and they expire over time. And also because the same Amber terrorists they come after you, they try for kill you. He surrender for buy head. Joel, the same situation. He realizing a scam, but also, but most importantly, because the same Amber terrorists they come after you for kill you, for take the gun away, he be get them for bush. He run. Can't surrender. Shutang Umar, now no pity, it be shooty. They shooty 4 times. Leave you for dead, they be believe say they don't already kill you. Luckily for ye, he survived. The villagers they take it, they go for hospital, they treat you from there, he surrender. Now the situation that Amber versus Amber. Shina Rambo, when I don't see the videos, I not even need for explain for una. After they don't kill a brother, no pity. Now the other ones, them Henry, they start to come after his life. Now why that way Shina Rambo is surrender for saving life from the Amber versus Amber. Now make I explain for now why I put General Biabia a picture of there for Conan Bere on. General Biabia, it be been one of the Amber terrorists for Batibo, for Momo, where they kill on the 15th of December 2018, when that Amber versus Amber, where ADF it be attack IG terror groups them, they fight amongst themselves, they kill at least 12 picking them that they injured some other one them. They be tied their hands for their back and then they choke them with knife, they kill them, they slaughter them like animals. Amber versus Amber. General Biabia go. As now say, I'm be very good friend with Nambere. After they kill General Biabia and other ones them, what you think say it would send the message where Nambere receive them after that incident? for December 2018. At that time, where they kill General Biabia, Nambere be in Nigeria. Apparently, be go for they for go carry weapons them. Nambere end up for stay for Nigeria for more than 2.5 years. It no great come back on the ground. It be the fear. Na Amba, it no be the fear na Cameroon military. And na Amba, a cause for stay for day. They promise you weapons, they promise you money, they promise you all kind of things them, and they not deliver. So anybody even get the one for chop, let alone for buy the weapons. We go buy them, let alone for come back on the ground. So you go see and say the downfall of the Amba terrorism, na Amba themselves, it not get nothing to do with Cameroon government. So what happened? And before I even continue self, Nambere himself, he don't show in our videos them where he catch ADF, he catch big number a fan, put them for down, they shoot it for food, they beat them, rough handle them. Now so a big number a fan they bleed, they put it for food, he interrogate the way big number a fan ADF, they go attack General Commando, he camp for Batibo. At that time, Nambere be there for Batibo, for General Commando, he camp. Nambere they catch them. When I don't see all those videos them right. Now Cameroon military, no. Now Amba versus Amba. Now wait where Nambere live through where they don't come can attack you for killing. When no na Cameroon military, now Amba they come, he catch them, they may make videos them, they put them for Facebook, then they come on go Nigeria, it no come back. The next time when Nambere enter inside Cameroon, now on the 31st of December 2019, where he enter for can surrender from Simalen, when I don't see that one. Now when we talk about Godi language, Godi, he wants surrender because of the relentless efforts where we will get them for you back. Before one surrender, now because they will compromise spiritual, will put them for down, carry their body, put them for Bisek Junction, and then tell God, this say you are next. If fear for your life, is surrender. Now the next one, General Baron Fondian, the relentless efforts from people like Okan Nasri Clovis, social media activism and action on the ground. And because they begin, they don't the lies the way they tell them, they don't expire, they don't see and say the whole thing is a scam, they don't first even get the one for chop, they run for bush like wild animals, them, they don't live a life. If they pass for community, the blacklegs, they report them, they can't kill them. So now the beginners now they have fear for their life, they surrender. General Baron come out from Dian with all you begin them come one time so can't surrender all them, hand over their weapons, them wash your hand, move your hand out of that Amba terrorism nonsense. The same thing it happened with Grandpa for Santa Awing. He surrender, destroy the whole of that camp because of the relentless efforts where we get them for you back. Blacklegism. We don't sunshiny. We not end for sunshiny. We sunshine plus the brother. All that family members them. And now we put pressure for you for surrender. Your family members and now they fear for their lives and their own safety because they will publish their information. They will tell the truth about what really happened. When I go for Douala, your brother be enjoy kidnapping for ransom money for Douala and for Yaoundé for Francophone zone. He go open a business for day. Why will grandpa there for ground they kidnap, they sending money for day, he open business. We sunshine and put all that information out there. What happened? Now that your brother we there for Francophone zone, and he tell the other brother we there for Bush, Amba Bush, tell he say, Bo, my life be at stake because of you. And all of that plays into the whole disarmament, effective communication. Now strategies, the way they work, they produce results every single day. Now why that way grandpa come off that bush with all that picking the way be there with them, destroy the whole of that camp for Santa Awing. And my people then for Santa, now they get small peace. Of course, we know about Kawayanik, we know about Beltus. We know no point not even there for we for explain for now which way Beltus don't do it for Lebialem. Lebialem are the example. When we only me at the quote. Last time when Prime Minister, His Excellency Chief Dr. Dion Gute, it be go live for Equinox Pidgin News, it go talk for day. Of all the 13 divisions them in the Anglophone zone, it focus now only on one division for explaining for now how we don't be so successful for destroy Ambazuna terrorism for Lebialem. It goes specifically talk about the BLM, specifically talk about the Oliver Lekiaka with the wrong YP and all of those things. Them is because of the work where we don't do them for the BLM.
The BLM will be most affected. So the BLM is a special case, and until the BLM will come to the point where they start do the roads, they start get that, it will be difficult. It will take a bit longer, but they don't see for themselves, say this thing is not fine. The price of staying there, death. One day, it will go. As Field Marshal, it will go.
Chief Dr. Joseph John Gute.
So I hope that by now, when I don't understand them by when ourselves, you don't need magic, you don't need university degree for understand why the Amber terrorists they surrender. Simple. One, because the lies the way they be tell them for carry their guns in the first place, those lies they don't expire. Two, because say the Amber terrorists themselves that they kill the Amber, it they make and now the people they don't realize the reality say better na Cameroon government. So they can't surrender for save their lives. Three, the Amber they surrender because of the relentless efforts of Sunshine and Black Legism where we do am. Now the three biggest main reason that way any Amber boy they surrender. First thing first, the lies do not expire. Second thing, the Amber they kill Amber, so that they run for their lives, they surrender for save their lives. Third thing, that's Sunshine and the effectiveness of Black Legism and our country people, then wait where we do not just on social media, but we transplant them onto the ground in action on the ground. Now you the cause them those three factors them. Now you make the Amber Boys they surrender. Now, why I make this presentation now for understand because you will hear politicians them they will go for TV, radio, and whatnot. They go they talk and they talk out of ignorance. Quite honestly, so they will talk about how Amber Boy they surrender because they don't heed the call of the head of state or the this and this and that. Those are political words. The reality on the ground is when you compromise one amber sheet, no white last. The next one for a corner, it will check sense. That is what makes them surrender. The fear of death, the fear for their lives. Remember, say one of the biggest reasons why the carry guns go for bush in the first place, now because they believe, say they be invincible. They believe, say they no go die. So we get to kill them, display the dead body for public, and then tell the next one, say you are next. And then go after ye relentlessly, like how we do for Lucifer. And when I say I'm tomorrow, Lucifer surrender, when I go think so, when I can't begin talk, say, because he heed the call of the head of state. No, it don't get nothing to do with heeding the call of the head of state. It has everything to do with survival. He wants to stay alive. Yes. And the only way for we for make it understand, say life be at stake. Now for take the life of the ones that they closer to you. Go after your life with everything we have in every way possible. You understand? For this fight, for this war, referee no day. We not get referee. We go blow offside or go blow say you play bad game or you don't commit foul. No referee no day. We go use all corny, all tricks in the book. That's what we are saying. Yes, we go enter a camp. Compromise General Ayuk, compromise Spirito, compromise poison, compromise the other shit, no why blast them, compromise the picking them, capture your brother alive, capture someone that alive, use them, go back on mission on the ground, use the ex-combatants, them, the showy road, will go back, go deliver free kumkum, be relentless, put pressure, every girlfriend where they sleep with them for bush, will kill them. That will meet up, he will reach for day, will not kill you, kill the any person we there for day. Yes. Now what that we call and say now war. Yes. When you do it like that, you put pressure. Then before you want to say one day when I will hear say two things go happen. One of two things. Those two things enough happen simultaneously at the same time. Now only one of the two go happen. Either when I will hear say we don't compromise Lucifer, we throw away thy body for public square. Or we'll put the pictures them for Facebook as we see, for example, RK. We'll kill RK for bush. We're not even there for drag the dead body mover for bush because they be the height for some thick forest. We'll go show our pictures. Either we'll show our pictures, say we don't compromise Lucifer, or we'll show our video, say Lucifer don't surrender. One of those two things that go happen. I know they ask una, I did tell una, and this one not get nothing to do with heeding the call of the head of state. No. When politicians they go to talk, they are talking sometimes out of ignorance or they're just talking because they're politicians. What else do you expect them to say? The reality on the ground, when me I go tell una, I know be politician. Now say wait, they begin to surrender because of those three reasons that I don't give una. If you care, go for DDR Center for Boya or for Bamenda. Go interview them, ask them, listen to their own stories one after the other. Obviously, these few ones that we don't put them on Facebook. Where they show now their pictures them, Clovis, Shutang, Joel, Shinarambon, Biabia Nambre, Godi, Baron, Grandpa, Kawa and Beltus, those few, now just that's just the tip of the iceberg. You understand? There are thousands of them where they don't surrender. And then they talk about the one the way they run go Nigeria where they don't go ever pass the gate for ground zero. No. Or the one the way they run go francophone zone where they fear for their life. No. And they talk about the one that they officially surrender the day inside the disarmament commission DDR centers them. Go ask them. They will tell you why they surrender. You know, get nothing to do with heeding the call of the head of state. It has everything to do with these three things. When I don't talk about them, the lies that Amba be tell them don't expire. Two, they're surrendering to save their lives because if Amba no kill them, we go kill them. And with the kill them, display the dead body, it is fantastic. Three, they surrender because of the effectiveness of the black legism where we do them. Those three things. So what the way the Cameroon government need for do if you want more of the Amba terrorists for surrender, one, buy more time. Because the longer it takes, the more the lies they expire. Those lies where they tell them for 2018, no fit ever, no picking no go ever believe those lies anymore. And the lies where they tell them for 2023, they go expire by 2024, 2025. So that's it. Buy more time. No rush. Shake no day. The longer this thing lasts, the more the lies they expire. The more they begin they become fed up, the more they realize the reality that alone it will cost them for surrender. Two, intensify and instigate infighting, Amba versus Amba killings, and also intensify and invest more in kumkum distribution. Because when they kill one Amba terrorist, the one will be stand next to ye, it go get sense. Now ye go drive ye for surrender. No be na heeding the call of the head of state. And then three, intensifying the black legism kumkum distribution kumkum distributing work where we do them on Facebook because we deliver them kumkum 2 for Facebook. Oh yes, one kumkum, two kumkum every day. Chuku strategy. Now so we will take them for defeat Ambazuna terrorism. No magic, no day. No special magic button, no day if you press and then amber end. No, it will take diligent hard work and time for eradicate Ambazuna terrorism. No magic in no day. My country people them. So now the reason this where Amba it is surrender. No be magic. No be secret. Just call any ex-combatant and ask he. It will tell you. It will tell you why you surrender. But that one now ye own particular individual reason why you surrender. So you need to ask another one and another one and another one and another one for get a full picture of why they surrender. And the full picture it will explain for una what we una need for do for achieve better results. My country people them. Today na number 16 day for December 2023. Una Merry Christmas in advance.
you people, you think it's correct?
I can say good night to FMA, my brother, the Ambazonian hero. The BLM says good night to you. Ambazonia stands for you and bid you a good night too. And should you happen to meet Indele and Zua, Shangu Focha, Abed Bukok, Pa Ayaba, Mula Lituba, and all the patrons of Ambazonia who went ahead, tell them.
Hello.
Eric, please, you have to be strong. Eric, you're crying. Mrs. Sanchez, please, I beg, just. Please. I don't know why all we will not get sympathies for their life. For people to be killing brothers, husbands. In fact, it's really terrible.
This is Capo Daniel, and this is my Christmas message post-Christmas to all the Ambazonian people. Today, na 26th day for Boxing Day. It can finish around evening time. That means my message go reach una with people that are already sleep for ground zero. This message at one game for una, it be very, very important. So make sure so you listen the message from the beginning to the end. I don't work with all man. I don't work with Ayabacho, work with the ADF, work with all the general them for ground, one-on-one or on a group basis, and know our capacity. I don't travel far and near, represent our struggle in the highest level. Inside our first official meeting, we will get them face to face with La Republique. I led a delegation of the most influential organization at that table. During that conversation, I be removed, put for room, one-on-one, for talk about this struggle in a very unique way. I go inform all Ambazonian them, because it been necessary for me for inform una and for engage the public on this issue. We for Ambazonia wouldn't fail for tap the energy where our population again, wouldn't fail for translate that energy and that enthusiasm for a win. From the time of Seseko, we don't get that possibility for win this war. Unfortunately, La Republique then kidnap ye. Unfortunately, the brother then we God began for him, then work with ye. They know work with ye, then work against ye. That infighting, if we make up enough for fit do it to way, if for fit do am properly. Time where the Seseko go, it will be moment for we for come together. But that same Judaism, where they be say Seseko, then two then sell themselves, would exhaust all diplomatic avenue for we forget independence immediately during this war. From African Union, European Union, to the Americans, the Canadians, and everybody, they don't talk for we face to face. No be so they talk with the doubt way to way the international community, they don't talk for we. We no fit get independence right now. It is not possible. The only chance for we for win this war, now for we for be able for win them with our own capacity, will not get that possibility for determine when we can have independence. This no be secret. La Republique know, the international community know, All our leaders, they know. And I make some interview them with them, put them for outside, make una know way they think. We need to be careful how would it go forward, because our country, Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia, if he end up like the story from Myanmar, if he end up like Mexico, where he go get insecurity them forever. Our forces them, because of this failure in unity, failure in coming together for a political solution, failure to be patriotic, the transformation into corrupt regimes and groups and organizations, the transformation of legitimate groups that seeks domination, that is even willing to kill soldiers and murder their political rivals. Our forces on the ground have evolved into independent groups that are working on their own, mostly influenced by the dynamic on the ground. There are forces that are collecting money, becoming so wealthy, and they have become so addicted that they may never stop fighting. They will never accept any solution. Even if it comes to independence, they will fight the person who is in power. They have become a problem to our community and a problem to our struggle. Can we win this war now? It is not possible. Is it okay for me to tell you, yes, it is only in Ambazonia where the devil is working very hard, because the devil do not want light. So when they want to speak the truth, the devil will say, stay quiet, oh. You are talking the truth, you have become the problem. No, you are not the problem, you are the solution. Only light will help us to come out of this situation. The possibility of us having an international mediation like we had in Switzerland, like we had in Canada, do not longer exist and will not come again. The Americans are not interested in pushing for that line. They have told us that they will not support something that will not happen. Cameroon is being supported by Russia and the BRIC, and to an extent facilitated by France and some of its Western partners. So where can we go other than ourselves? And when we look within ourselves, can we harness our capacity? No, we can first of all not unite, let alone harness our capacity to defeat La République. We have leaders who are fake people, who are impostors, misrepresenting themselves and their organization. Delusional people, some with mental illness. But we don't recognize them and we don't know, because data is cheap, Android phone is cheap, and everybody can say their own thing, and the population are confused. But listen to me, and listen to me carefully. I have represented our country to the best of my ability and represent it to the highest level, more than anybody you can imagine. More than anybody you can imagine. And I'm here to tell you, our people, that it is time for us to sit on the table and have a consensus that it is time for us to negotiate with La République du Cameroun. The solution I have pushed, this alternative solution for an autonomy, I have had engagement with some of our leaders who will not talk publicly, but have still talked about the issue of federalism. We are going not just to lose this war, we are going to put our next generation in a position where they will not be able to even fight for independence. If we not appeal for negotiate with Cameroon now, if we not appeal to negotiate with La République du Cameroun as it is now, the international community who sees Ambazonia as a divided people who are the belligerent factions, the international community have come to a conclusion that all the Ambazonian groups do not represent the interests of our people. It is a hostage situation. And it is not just what the international community have assessed on the ground, it is the reality. Look at what happened in our country this Christmas Day. Because as we pick up gun to fight Cameroon, we also start fighting ourselves within our camps. We must accept that as the reality. We are fighting ourselves. And majority of what we are doing is not to prove a point against the enemy. It is mainly to prove a point to ourselves. Very few of us, very few forces are focused on the enemy. Majority are focused on self-preservation and to fight to dominate others. We are also inflicting violence on ourselves. We are doing so with excessive lockdown. We are doing so with kidnapping for ransom. Soldiers have become addictive, and all those type of things are going on. We must be very mindful of the suffering of our people. People can no longer visit their village because they are afraid of both the Cameroon army and our own soldiers. People cannot come from the diaspora to go back home and feed money in the economy like they used to do because they are also afraid of our own people. We must acknowledge that reality. On this day of high importance, all Ambazonian fighters had respected this truth. Nobody attacked anybody on this Christmas day, except in Bamenda, where the ADF and Ayabacho have come to say that he was the one who asked that attack should happen. The ADF soldiers themselves have sent me audios of him encouraging people to sabotage that truce. They planted a bomb in T Junction in Bamenda. That bomb disturbed the peace of the city. 90% of our people wanted the truce. Our youths were happy. At Christmas Eve, they were allowed to use knockout without Cameroon government intervening. Ayabacho planted a bomb IED in T Junction that have led to the death of one civilian, not targeting the Cameroon army, but targeting the truce, targeting the peace of our people, targeting the spirit of Christmas to disturb the peace. It resulted with massive gunshot in all junctions, triggered feared Cameroon military. They reacted in that manner, and the rest is history. We also have a criminal gang, a gang attack that they tried to attack a bar in Makenene bar there in New Road in Bamenda also, and we had one other incident in Victoria. Those are the three incidents that happened on that truce. But for the most part, our people went to churches, except in Bamenda where those church services were interrupted, and 90% of our people are in support of that truce and the spirit of Christmas. Ayabacho have proven himself to be an extremist and somebody that everybody should see as an extremist, somebody who is against justice and he's against peace. He had the chance to negotiate on behalf of Ambazonia. He sabotaged it because he wants to preserve his own position in a post-conflict area in our territory. You cannot force and intimidate people to stay at home. When you do that, you have created a hostage situation, and that does not reflect the will of the people. That is actually against the people. And eventually, people that will remain with Ayabacho will be considered as a matter of criminality, a matter of a violence against our own people, and a criminal problem, and no longer a legitimate problem that reflects the aspiration of our people or the political will for the people, which is a legitimate one. The only solution that will help us is dialogue, is true dialogue. At this moment in history, there is not going to be any international mediation that will be possible unless we test this ground. If we refuse to talk to Cameroon, our own enemy, why do you think the Americans will come and talk on our behalf to the Cameroon government? I have been in all the organizations. The AGOVC that you are talking about, I have been in their cabinet and in all their meetings, and I can testify to you that we had just 7 members in the cabinet. There is no need to tell you people what was happening in the Ngumba house. But anybody that is hoping that somebody somewhere is working to bring you independence, and that person will bring you independence, that person is deceiving you. The devil come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. The hope and the peace that God alone and the justice will give. And they did so, they tried to do so on Christmas Day, and they will continue to try to do so. And we are ready for dialogue, and we are ready for negotiation, and we are not obsessed about outright military victory, which they know we cannot achieve. The enemy knows, and everybody knows.